Hey everybody. I thought I'd take a little break from pepper eating and give my stomach a break after the scorpion bonanza I went on a couple days in a row. It needs a break. A little one anyhow, at least today. Tomorrow I'll be back at it with the rest of the pods from Sheldon up in Canada. I'm really looking forward to getting to those. But I'm also looking forward to, I've been dying to try these, and I almost cracked them open just to try them, but these Pfefferhaus products and these sambals have really piqued my interest. This one is I got both of them out here because I don't know how hot this is going to be. This first one, this sweet Indonesian sambal, it's called Susanna's Sambal. That's what it looks like. This is from Pfefferhaus, and I'm really looking forward to getting into this. This one I think is probably much less hotter than this. Only ingredient I can read on there, pretty sure this is in German, is 38% chili, but it just says, I think it just says fresh chilies. I don't think it denotes what kind it is, but I don't know if all of you know or not, but a sambal is just basically a condiment, like you don't really eat it straight up normally, but of course I'm going to. You put it in things, you can put a couple drops in the soup, put a little spoonful in the soup, and it stir fries into whatever. You can mix it into anything as a little, it's like to replace a fresh chopped chili, you can add this kind of stuff. But I love stuff like this because it's usually really concentrated, it's easy to add flavor. Oh, that smells good. Not really what I was expecting. That's very odd. It smells excellent. It smells like tamarind. What is the, see, I can't read this. I'm never going to make that out, but I'd be willing to bet there's some tamarind in there because it's, oh, it smells excellent. Anyhow, that's what it looks like. It's like a thick paste. I have no idea how much of this to eat because it could be pretty wicked, but it smells good. It smells like I could just eat a huge spoonful of it. Definitely has a little sweet and a little tangy sour smell like tamarind. I'm smelling all kinds of other stuff in there too. Some really good flavored stuff, I have a feeling. Well, one way to find out. Let's take a spoonful of it, see what this does to me. Mmm. Oh my God, that's excellent. Wow. What a great combination of flavors. And I'm kind of weird about sweet stuff, really. I don't really like the sweet relishes and stuff like that. Not that it's a relish, but anything like that that's super sweet. This one isn't super sweet at all. It's got a really rich flavor of something, almost kind of like a raisin. Like that kind of sweet, but then it's got the tartness of it's got to be tamarind that I'm tasting in there, like maybe some type of maybe even tomato or tamarind with tomato. Well, it's hard to pick out. There's a lot of flavors going on there. Different flavors, different spices. I can't really make them out individually. Usually I can. Smells excellent. The heat is kind of not real bad. I could sit and eat that whole jar. Let's put it that way, and I could actually eat that just like it is. It's that good. It's got a nice little texture to it. I could feel the chilies in it. You could feel them, but they weren't chunks you couldn't chew or anything like that. Wow, that is an excellent product. Excellent middle of the road heat. It's not blow your face off. Just got a nice mild burn around my tongue, and nothing like eating a fresh pepper, but that's a really doable condiment right there. You could add that into soup, you could add that into anything. Boy, that's excellent. I have to try a little more. I can't place it. I don't know if it's figs or if it's, I don't know, it's almost like a fig or a plum flavor that they put in there. It's kind of a sweet taste like that. God, that is fantastic. The second bite was even better. Now I'm kind of used to, ready for what was coming. I was a little nervous about eating that whole spoonful. Yeah, it's the kind of thing you could leave around in your fridge for probably 3 years and it wouldn't go bad. That's one of the beauties of this. Pretty tough to keep fresh chilies around year round, but you get some of this. This is a great product. I would buy this in a heartbeat. And as you eat more, it gets hotter, because now that one's a little hotter. Not hurting hot, but it definitely amped up the heat a little bit. I was hoping it wasn't melt your face off hot, because I really want to try that one too. If I was burning beyond belief, I wasn't about to eat another spoonful, but this is, the texture and everything is just fantastic. I could think of 100 things that would go on. The flavor is kind of, it's kind of neutral, even though it's got a really strong, outstanding flavor. It's nothing that's gagging me, or you're not really supposed to eat it like that. You know, eating that much at once, you'd think it'd be a little overpowering, but absolutely not. I could actually sit there and eat this whole jar. So you know it would make a hell of a condiment. Well, that's one of them from Pfefferhaus, or Pfefferhaus, I should say. Now to try this one. This is the scared elephant. This one, I could very clearly read 38% Jolokia. So I have a feeling this one is going to be a little more wicked. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, that smells scary. Completely different profile than that one. I smell boots. I smell strong boot, and I can see it. There is chunks on chunks on chunks. Same exact texture as that one. It's a nice thick texture. There's xanthan gum in there. Like I put in so many of mine, you can tell it just keeps it nice. Doesn't get separated or anything. And this one, I don't know if you all know the story of the elephants and why it's called that. Excuse me. Is in Indonesia, I think in northern Indonesia, they use nagas, buchalokias, to keep the elephants at bay. They burn them, they smear them on fences, and they burn them, dry them and burn them as smoke, and it keeps the wild elephants from rampaging through their fields. That's what I think they're talking about, scared elephant, and I'm a little scared of putting a whole teaspoon of that in my mouth. This one smells hot. It says extreme. I can make out that word. Extreme madness from India. Yeah, this is going to be wicked. I see seeds in there, something black ground up in there, chunks. Oh my, what a flavor. God, I can't even pick, it's so odd that I can't pick out what that background flavor is. That one's got it too. There's the same kind of base in them, but this one's got a ton of heat, some just hot spice smell in it. Wow, that one's got a kick. Oh my God, that is incredible. It's got a little bit of sweetness, just barely. Just enough to make it really, really good. It's got a little more saltiness, which I like. But wow, it's got some heat. My throat's on fire with that one. When I swallowed that, I felt that. My whole mouth is on fire, actually. And considering their boots, you know that's just the beginning of it. But wow. Yeah, my lips are gone now. Totally frying. What a great burn, though. Not painful, just really hot. And it's everywhere. Oh, it's getting worse. Yeah, it's coming up just like I ate a fresh boot. It's coming. It's accelerating quickly. God, the flavor. I should be able to pick them flavors out. I can't even pick them out. There's so much going on there. It's so rich, really complex. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around it. It's got that same kind of flavor of like a little less of the tamarind, not as sour, but almost more like a fig. That one's closer to a fig, but not as sweet as a fig. There's something in the background. I don't know if it's a if it's a fruit or if it's some kind of a date or something in there that gives it that earthy flavor of kind of like a raisin. I don't know how else to describe it. But it's also like tomato. I have a feeling there's got to be tomatoes in here. My mouth is on fire. Did I mention that? Wow, now I'm on fire. Holy crap. Yeah, that's coming on strong. I'm glad I didn't eat a whole spoon of that. I almost ate a whole spoon of it. I'm probably going to go in for more though if this subsides a little, because this is phenomenal. I know you're supposed to mix it on stuff, but I'll probably just eat it. Or maybe on, I bet it'd be really good on some really nice different cheeses, like a little spot on top of a cheese and sausage cracker, or something like that, where you could still kind of taste it without mixing it in something and hiding it. Because the flavor's fantastic. It doesn't need anything. Doesn't need anything. I wouldn't improve that in any way. Really, really good product. And this bottle will last you a while. I'm not even sure what he charges for this, but I'd buy this in a heartbeat too. I would buy both of these because heat isn't everything. You know, sometimes you want just something a little mild that everybody can eat, but still has a little spice to it, you know. And this one you got to put with a chili head, because this stuff is hot. This stuff is really hot. My tongue is absolutely drooling like I ate a fresh pepper. And the chunks of pepper are bright red in there, so you know that however they did it with nice stuff. They didn't use dried pods or anything. That's fresh pepper. And it chews up and goes in your mouth really good. The texture of it is fantastic. That stuff is great. Felix, I know, is working on getting the, I heard this third party because I haven't heard back from him yet. I don't know why. He must be busy. Somebody else emailed him, John, one of my subscribers, and they answered him right away and said they're working on a version of the site to be made into English, so you guys can all go there and check it out. So just put it in your bookmarks for now, and if it happens, wow, if it happens, I'll let you guys know somehow and have you guys check it out. He's a good guy for sending this stuff, and that's some cool product right there. I know Volker, you were talking about that one and saying that's one of your favorites, and that I see why. Wow. For me not even to be able to pick out the flavors in there is, excuse me, it's awesome. I like that when something's complex and you can't quite make it out, but you know it's great. That's kind of neat. And I am just on fire. I was going to need another spoon of that. That's not going to happen. Wow, my throat is flaming. And my mouth, my lips, my tongue, everything is on fire. Really good though. Really good stuff. So anyhow, that's my review of those two. Some great products. I've been looking forward to them because I had a feeling just looking at them through the bottle they look killer. And that's Susanna's Sambal and the Scared Elephant Sambal. Hopefully Felix gets that site turned around pretty soon. You guys can go there and order. I will be. I know that. And when he does, I'll let you know. Until then, I have one more product. I can't remember the name of it now. The red habanero sauce. I think it's called More Heat, if I remember right. But I'll be doing that. I'm going to get some fresh pods done, then I'll come back and do that real soon. But anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. Go and check out his site. You can actually translate that site using Chrome. I believe if you use Chrome, it'll have an automatic translate to English, and it'll translate the whole site for you. One of my subscribers mentioned that. That's a great tip. It's easy. You can at least see what they have and maybe encourage them. Write an email and encourage them to switch it over so you guys can order. Doesn't hurt. All the voices count. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll put his information down in the description, and thanks for watching.